and God spoke to me with an audio voice as a man speaks to his friend.
November 1988. This was a date in the calendar of destiny. A woman at the lowest point of her life, an empty vessel set apart as holy, useful to the master of the house and ready for every good work. She gathered a handful of women, 17 women. They started as a fellowship who would sit around in a well-bound circle and seek the face of the Lord. Zechariah 4:10. Do not despise humble beginnings, for the Lord delights to see work begin. A touch by the man of God, Reverend Reinhard Bonke, was the piece to the puzzle. Faith Evangelistic Ministry was born. Over time, within the same year of 1988, what started as a women's fellowship of 17 multiplied and grew. They grew so much so quickly that they no longer needed a house to meet, but a hall. Desai Hall quickly filled up as the Holy Spirit was continuously at work within her. For the next 2 years, City Hall, KICC, never seemed to be enough. Soon, the space could not contain the multitude, and the multitude could not contain the space. The army, headed by the General, Evangelist Teresia Wairimu, continued marching on to Uhuru Park. Uhuru Park crusades became such a national spectacle. How can God use a woman to gather such crowds and perform miracles? And true to its name, through Faith Evangelistic Ministry, people encountered true freedom. This freedom soon extended to Kutus and Nakuru. Fem was a tree, and sure enough, it had branches. Evangelist Wairimu spread the true gospel far and wide with all of her will and strength. And in 1998, Faith Evangelistic Ministry United Kingdom was born. Lift up my name and I will draw people unto myself. People responded to the conviction of the Holy Spirit and the numbers swelled up. In 2004, the current church as well as TWEM USA began. To affect the community in a practical way, the Kikambala Children's Home was inaugurated. Feeding the destitute and filling the children with hope of a better life, Evangelist Wairimu through FEM took on these children from the regions of Mombasa and beyond.
I have a passion for children, and particularly orphan child.
Great are the testimonies of the benefits we keep seeing from this act of service. As the years went by, the tent in Karen seemed smaller and smaller by the day. God saw the need, and it was time to birth a vision held so dear by Reverend Teresia Wairimu. Come August 2016, Fem Family Church opened a new sanctuary, a masterpiece. Our spiritual father, Reverend Reinhard Bonke, witnessed its opening, as well as our President Uhuru Kenyatta, our Deputy President William Ruto, and international dignitaries alike. In 2019, the branches of Faith Evangelistic Ministry continued to spread and grow. FEM Mombasa was inaugurated, and the construction of the Nakuru Prayer Center is ongoing. The beautiful Ezra Annex, as inspired by God, dreamt and envisioned by the founder, designed by the gifted Pastor Hans Mollen, and implemented by the efficient Ezra team, is now a realized dream. The Sunday school level is complete and occupied. All classes fully equipped for the teaching of our children, a place where the Sunday school can call home. The Ezra Banqueting Hall is also complete and fully furnished, where our honored guests are welcomed and dine. Fem Highway is paved and complete, and a tent of meeting has been installed on our current premises. Throughout the journey, only one message is consistent: the gospel, the only way to salvation. And because one woman obeyed, thousands of lives have been changed. Faith Evangelistic Ministry, celebrating 33 years of the Lord's faithfulness.